the mind that appears as us, as the person or the people. We have many ideas of what consciousness is. We have many experiences of what consciousness is. We have many assumptions of what consciousness is. But we can't put our finger on it, you see. Because we're seeing through consciousness. When you look at a landscape through your window, you're not aware of the glass until the mind says, you're looking through glass. So consciousness is the glass. But the glass that it is not a midpoint between you and the landscape. The glass that consciousness is, that mirror, is within every atom, every molecule. It's not visible. It's not. It cannot be put on a magnifying glass or a microscope and be seen. Because consciousness is that what holds everything together. Isaac Newton discovered a name called gravity through a curious mind wanting to know why we don't fall off the earth, because it's round. In your perception and where you're sitting right now, can you see around the earth? Is it flat? Is it round? No, you don't know. You cannot see anything out with what the eyes perceive. And they don't allow us to see for miles and miles and miles and miles, or kilometers and kilometers, or whatever you say. So we have to make assumptions, we have to make guesswork. When we're flying an aeroplane above the clouds into the highest point of the atmosphere where it is possible to fly, again, we still cannot see the shape of the earth. Again, we have to depend on machinery, robots, satellites. And when the spacemen go in the spaceship and look down and see the earth is round, they can only see it from their point of seeing. It looks flat. Like everything else is flat. Everything is two-dimensional. Until we walk around it, until we move around it. But when we move around it, we're seeing another flat interpretation of what it is. So again, our mind is trying to make sense, some sort of form, because what we know is what our eyes perceive, and we know our body is form. And we know the sofa is form because we can touch and feel and see it in its wholeness. So we assume everything else is form. And consciousness is that what creates, not really creates, holds together the infinite possibilities of dimensions, the infinite possibilities of being here, the infinite possibilities of experiences. Not one human being, not one God, not one spirit, not one sage, not one guru, not one saint has discovered the end of the whole picture and can describe it or paint it with one painting, with one word, because it's changing. So consciousness is the mirror that gives life to everything, but holds everything together as its primary function. And when it holds everything together, It also has an ability to create a mind for itself, to understand movement, to understand experience, to understand sensation, to understand living, to understand being. And when you speak like this, you're speaking about something that is incredibly colossal and incredibly unknown, with a mind that picks away at it day by day, through seeking, through imagination, through inquiring, through thinking, through meaning, through searching. And your life and your body will not allow you to pick all the way through it. Because consciousness itself, that what holds everything together, that what creates stability, that what creates the perfect stage, is changing. How can that be, you see? How can that what is stable, that is permanent, that is fixed, that is holding everything together, experience itself changing? You're a body, that's what you think you are. And we've described what the human body is. You're permanent within, you're stable, you're unchanging, unmoving. You're beyond that consciousness. That's why we have to see through it, like the mirror. Because I'm describing an imagination of looking through something and there's something at the other end. What we're really looking at, what we're really trying to explain, is we're seeing through everything as a fake. Like the policeman said to the burglar. The burglar comes out of the house, walks up the street, has dumped somewhere the jewellery or the money that it's stolen, and the policeman has no proof, did not witness the crime taking place, only saw this man leaving the gate and someone shouting, "I've been burgled." So the policeman knows that the burglar, the man that does not belong to the household, had something to do with the crime. But he has no proof, no evidence, nothing, because when he stops the burglar says, "What are you talking about? I have no jewelry, no money. I have nothing. I was just closing the gate, just as a courtesy, because I knew the owner had a dog." And the policeman says, "No, you can't fool me. I know. I know by looking into your eyes. I know by how your body language is right now. I know through some intellectual wisdom that you burgled the house. I can see through your mind. I can see through all that you tried to put in front of me to mask that what took place. You're a fake. As I see you now, I see through you. And what I see is a burglar that burgled that house. I don't need proof or evidence or anything." And the burglar says, You come back. You come back when you have proof and evidence. And then we can talk. Until then, you can't see through me," the burglar says, "because I see through you. You're trying to boost your target of convicted people so that you can go to your boss and say, 'I'm a good policeman.' You're faking what you're here for." They're both faking what we're here for. They're both imagining as consciousness. They both have no ability, no experience, no reoccurring inward knowing that they're not consciousness. They appear to be conscious. They appear to be living as consciousness. They appear to be experiencing as consciousness. But that what knows anything about what is going on appears to be consciousness, appears to be a mind, appears to be something that has created a way. But it's all assumption, it's all guesswork. Even this video, even these words are assumptions and guesswork. What the whole purpose of being here is to see that what you truly are. Beyond all that arises from mind, or from consciousness, or from information, or from knowledge. To see beyond I and consciousness. What can one say? What can do it? Who can do it? Where can it be done? How can I see that what is of no form while I look from form? How can I see that what is pure when it's all divided and masked through words and identities? The only way I can see clearly is to deny that what I see. And when I deny what I see, I deny myself as the seer. And what is seen is consciousness, seeing itself, seeing itself, seeing. And that's what we represent. I am a person, I am a body, seeing that I am a person, I am a body. And that thought is the thought that keeps you prisoner to the person and the body. When you say, I am seeing, that seeing that I am the seeing, I am the consciousness. And through this consciousness, through this mirror, through this glass, through this substance, through this imaginatory dream, through the consciousness, one is beyond.